first pitch coming up. And on the mound today, Spencer Strider. And he's coming off a big year, Siggy.
Yeah, and a huge key was health. I mean, to be able to take the ball as often as he did, have over 20 wins, you go into the offseason having gone to another level. And I think what happens is you come back the next year and you expect to pick up exactly where you left off.
Next pitch is downstairs. Swings through it for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
One down, base is empty. That just misses. And the count even 1-1. Now one missed.
2 balls.
2-1 now.
1 strike. High.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
No, that's a ball.
Pitch misses, and it's 3-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, he should get some fist bumps when he gets back into the dugout, because even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. And this is a long haul where you're trying to get that pitch count up as early as possible. So gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see what's working for this pitcher or not. But I tell you what, it's a nice job right there.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. On the ground to third. Zips it across. That ends the frame. Miami down in order. And now the Braves will get their first crack at it. No score. This is Braves baseball on the show South. Back at Truist Park. And on the mound in this one, Trevor Rogers.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Chisholm makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Ozzie Albies stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. That misses the zone. Now 2-0. And here it comes.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Swing and a base hit. Man at first. Here's Austin Riley, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. Swings through that one for strike 1. He's a good high school football player, Austin Riley, but you look at the build, you think quarterback, think maybe even linebacker. No, he's a punter. Next offering is in for a strike.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
On the ground, could be 2. A rise over to second, on to Hoskins. Double play. End of the first from Truist Park. No score. Back here at the ballpark, top of the second, Jorge Soler up at the plate. The pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no
1-0.
strikes. Strider, a former Cy Young Award winner. He
That's
features a
strike.
four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a two-seamer. Kenny Jansen doing home plate duties in this one.
Not a huge
ball,
strike zone
2
from
strikes.
Jansen, so he can't really be called a pitcher's umpire, but he does like the bottom part of the strike
Ball
zone. We may see some pitchers steal a few strikes down there, especially the ones right below the knees. That's if their catcher can present it properly.
And a swing and a miss, and there's one down. Here's the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. The pitch. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
2 strikes.
Second inning here, no score. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
That misses. 1-1. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside.
Oh, look at this. Gathers and throws, and very nicely done for the out.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
We head to the bottom of the second, and now Matt Olson up to hit.
The first baseman, Matt
Rogers back to work. Ball one there.
Matt Olson, he's one of those guys with light tower power from the left side. You know, reached 100 career home runs in less than 400 games played.
Check swing, no appeal. Yeah, you know, Chris, only 10 other players have ever accomplished that milestone so quickly, and I am not going to list them right now. And that is in for a strike. Now 2-1. That one the other way. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So here's Murphy now. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport. First offering misses the mark.
1 ball, no strike.
Olson aboard here at first with nobody out. Liner, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. That's in there. 0-1. Next pitch is popped up. 2 on, 1 out. Here's Leody Taveras. Next pitch is popped up.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Orlando Arcia can't hold up, and that's a strike. That one's in there, and that's strike two.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the pitch sequence.
1-2.
Here's a 1-2. That one hit to right. Thomas running hard to get it. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And that is that. 2 left for Atlanta. We'll move back here in Atlanta. Alec Thomas now. And the pitch. And that one fouled off. Thomas getting the start in right in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And he was a second-round pick back in 2018. The 0-2.
Ball.
Next offering misses down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Ground ball could be 2. On a second, they get 1, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play. Back to the top of the lineup, and stepping in is the speedy Jazz Chisholm Jr. Foul ball. You know, it's no surprise that Jazz Chisholm Jr. is good at baseball. His grandmother, Patricia Coakley, actually played shortstop for the Bahamian national softball team. And get this, she didn't retire until her 6th. That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. And welcome back. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Michael Harris. Rogers back to work. Harris measures 6 feet even, 23 years old, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. Next pitch is popped up. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. There's a strike. That clips the corner.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Thomas sizing it up. Brings it in with a nice running grab. Out number 2. Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
On the ground to third. Whips it across, and Albies is retired. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And the Braves go down. Welcome back on to the 4th. And at the plate for Miami, Gene Segura. There's a strike.
0-1.
Ripped on a line. Taveras makes the grab, 1 down. Luis Ariz stands in. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Ball 1, no strikes.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
Left-hand hitter waits. That one out to right. Acuna makes the grab, and there's 2 down. Here's a big power threat. Jorge Soler. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Inside.
That's inside.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
The 3-1. There's a strike.
Full count.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Marlins, and we're still knotted at 0. Back at Truist Park, ready to go, bottom 4. Now the third baseman, Austin Riley. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And first offering is fouled off.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
And now it's even up. Hit hard, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
All over that one right there. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Here is Matt Olson. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That missed inside, and it's 1-0. Runner at first with no outs here. Next one misses, and it's 2-0.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Pitch misses. 3 balls, no strikes. Sean Murphy waiting for a turn at the plate. And a 3-0 finds the zone. And that's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
First and second, no outs. Here's Sean Murphy. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. And he deals. And that's in there at the knees. Foul ball there.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Here's a 1-2. In there, sets him down on strikes. And a big sigh of relief from the mound with that called third strike. 2 on, 1 out. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Travis d'Arnaud. And ball 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And another ball. Kicks and deals. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Line drive, base hit. Here comes Riley. The throw in. And he's in safely at third. And a run comes in to score.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Now in for the Braves, Leody Taveras. 0 for 1 so far. Next pitch is popped up. Arise makes the grab. 2 down.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Orlando.
Here's Orlando Arcia. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball. Olsen on third. Darno on at first with 2 down. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit. But when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
On the ground. And that's a fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. The run scores from third. It's 2-0. Now the throw comes in. The runner holds at third.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
So 2 down. Michael Harris digs in now. First time up was a pop out. And there's the strike.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Next offering upstairs. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Yuri Perez preparing to come on if needed. Now fly ball to right center. Chisholm makes the grab, and that will end the inning. Back here at the ballpark, ready now for the 5th inning. Now the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
You know, these Marlins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Righty delivers. There's a line drive to left field. And no one can get there. Around first and hustling for second. And he pulls in with a double for his first hit of the year.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
Check swing, and he held up.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Man at second.
Ball. 2-2.
No outs. Runner on second. And down on strikes. And that's the first out. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Strider, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. The 1-1. Good eye in that spot.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
That one in for a strike, 2-2. Next pitch just misses, and it's 3-2. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
And up next for Miami, Alec Thomas. First pitch, and he just misses.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Gassed it right by him.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improvement.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. Marlins strand a pair. They trail things here 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. And a pitch. And there's a ball.
So, Boog, you're the fashion police. What do you got on Ronald Acuna and the way that he accessorizes the uni?
Oh, Siggy, I dig it. The Braves base colors red and blue, but he adds the yellow. It kind of represents the Venezuelan flag, the country that he hails from. Fly ball down the line. Thomas puts the squeeze on that one. And a quick out, number one.
Now back.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. 1 for 2. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Way back there. And that one is gone. A solo shot. And they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
Recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Austin Riley, the next to hit. This guy has turned into a beast. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that ball is gone. His second of the year, and they add a run. It's 4-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it, and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Matt Olson up to the plate. And a swing and a miss there. Still only one out here in the inning. Next pitch misses way outside.
A couple sliders away, gets that hitter to really start looking and even leaning out over the plate. Very susceptible for the two-seamer here. Let's see what he throws.
This one lifted in the air, left field. And there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And that one fouled off. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Going to count 1 and 2. That one is upstairs. The 2-2.
Full count.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Three-two. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double. And his second hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is.
Yuri Perez gets the call from the pen. He's making his second appearance of the season. Next is the designated hitter, Travis d'Arnaud. So now pinch hitter for Atlanta, Eddie Rosario, looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
1-0.
The pitch. Off the mark there. And now 2-0. Murphy on at second with 2 down. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll fall for a base hit. Now a long throw home. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs and a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money.
And welcome back. Start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Jazz Chisholm Jr. That's in there. It's 0-1. Chisholm, a former All-Star, 26 years old, and he was born in the Bahamas. Pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
We've seen some great talent come from the Bahamas, but going back to the 70s, there's only been one active player at any given time. Jazz Chisholm Jr. and Lucius Fox changed that in 2022.
Sets him down on strikes. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Luis Arias, the next up for the Marlins.
Luis.
And first offering is fouled off. The pitch.
Ball.
In the air, left side. Taveras settles under it. Makes the catch, inning over. 3 up, 3 down that time. 7, 8, 9, 2 up in the home half. It's the Braves 4 and the Marlins nothing. Welcome back. Well, we go bottom 6. And the batter now, Leody Taveras. Here comes a pitch. Just missed. Bullpen activity starting up now. Steven Okert getting loose out there. Next one is off the plate. 2-0. Swings through that one.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Gets a piece and stays alive. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Digging in, Orlando Arcia. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, and he's out.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. Then a quick tag before he reaches the base.
And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bounce to the left side. Fires over to Hoskins, and he's out.
The batter, the center fielder.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Back here in Atlanta, and now the DH, Jorge Soler. Strider back to work. Pitches in for a strike. 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
And that one missing low.
1-1.
Up the middle, Albies gets it to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
De La Cruz in the box now. No balls and a strike. The next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. Just off the outside edge. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that's a foul ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Line drive, and he pulls up on it, and that's a hit.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at-bat.
And fouled off. Next pitch misses inside. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
De La Cruz stands at first with 1 out.
2-2.
Next pitch is outside. Down the left field line, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. Hoskins stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Next pitch misses inside. And that's ball 2. That's a little bit low. 1 out. Runners at first and second. There's a strike.
3-1.
3-2 on the way. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Spencer Strider, done for the night. Great effort out of him as he exits in line for the win. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back. Tyler Matzik will take over on the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Thomas in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Next offering is fouled back. So now 1-2. One additional thing on Matzik. He was high school teammates with the professor, Kyle Hendricks. Swung on, belted. That one's deep. Up against the wall and brings it in. Marlins strand a pair. They're down 4-0. Back at Truist Park, bottom of the 7th. Here's Acuna now. Why to kick the pitch. There's a swing and a miss.
Wow. Good luck catching up to that one.
The next offering misses. And 1-1. Called strike right there.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
Albies now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. And now 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Next offering is down low.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. Struck him out looking.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Braves go down. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the 8th, and now the catcher comes up to him. Nick Fortes. On the ground, right side, Albies. 1 up, 1 down.
He's out.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Chris, how about the career arc for Tyler Matzik, a guy who was a first-round pick of the Rockies in 2009, battled through the yips, and eventually was a huge part of that Braves bullpen that won it all in 2021.
Been a pretty rough game at the plate for him so far. A bunch of strikeouts, so that felt good, I'm sure. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Yeah, and a big moment for Matzik, striking out Albert Pujols and Mookie Betts after inheriting two.
To second for one. And it's a double play to end the inning. One hit in the inning. Steven Oker taking over on the mound.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And here it comes Olsen, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Murphy at the plate now as he chases after that one. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Smoked into left, base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Rosario takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. Olsen on second. Murphy at first with no outs. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Still 2 and 2 after the foul ball. Kicks and fires.
Full count.
And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Leody Taveras. And first offering is fouled off.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Bases loaded, nobody out. This one in the air right field. Thomas gets under it. And he makes the catch. And there's one down. Orlando Arcia will hit next. 1 for 3.
Orlando Arcia.
And that one hit to first. That's a base hit as a run scores. And they hold the runner at third. Bases remain loaded here. Still only one gone. Michael Harris getting ready to hit. Not close with that one. And that's ball one. Line drive caught. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
Up next for Atlanta, the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Swings and misses. Strike one.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
And that one is inside. 1-1.
2-1.
Bases loaded, 2 down. Pitch is in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Hit hard on the ground is short. They get the force, and that'll keep more runs from. Welcome back. New inning getting started. And now for the Marlins, Luis Arias. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Dylan Wagner. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. There's a strike. Wagner, in his rookie season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
That's a laser base hit.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Next one off the plate inside. 2-1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
2-2 on the way. Stays alive. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
The 1-2. To first, might be 2. Over to Arcia. That's 1. Ow! A double play to end it.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game with a nice double play. You always love when you can get 2 for 1, especially when it wraps up the ball game. Nice win for these guys today.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 5 runs on 14 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Marlins, no runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 on base.